Hello, everybody. Welcome in to, I don't know what we're doing tonight. Gosh, I want to play Bowser's Fury. I do. But I don't want it to end. I found out I'm about 9% because there are 100 shines to get in it. And and even 9% I feel like I'm just too far. I'm just too far into the game. I can't do it. So what we will do first is see what Espy wants, so I'll be right back. Baby bunny. Hey. Yeah? What? Oh no! You can't get that tuna. It's not time for dinner, honey bunny. Hello? How are you doing, baby bunny? Huh? No. It's okay. It's alright. Let's do a kitty plane ride. It's a lot easier on your feet. There you go. There you go, baby girl. Hello? The bunny. Hi. Hello? Don't worry. Breakfast is only like 12 hours away. It's really not that long away, right? Hi. Oh my goodness. Come on. Come on. You want to come to the couch? Mr. Goose. Hello? Mr. Bunny. Good morning. Come on. Come on, kitties. What? What? What's up? What's up? There she is. She's the kitty in the city. Got that confident kitty walk. That's a kitty. Okay, sorry. Oh, fudge. I forgot to mute the mic, sorry. Okay. Hello, baby girl. Alright. Oh, well, she's coming up. She's helping us out, guys. Alright. So, I guess we're gonna play some Mario with a baby girl up on the table. That's okay. She was in the kitchen trying to get into a bag of tuna. Because she has to eat some tuna fish for her tummy or something. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know. I think it's supposed to, like, I don't know. You know? Ow. I'm so sorry. Ow. Ow. Okay. I'm looking for the remote. I don't know where the remote is. Where's the remote, honey bunny? Did you eat it? Where's the remote? I don't know where the remote is. This is embarrassing. Where the heck is the remote? I have no idea where the remote is. Baby bunny. Hello. Oh my goodness. Good morning, baby girl. How's it going? Oh my gosh. Yeah, she's having a good time, I think. I'm super tired. That's what I think. That's what I also think, I should say. I think both of these things. They're not mutually exclusive, you know? I think both of these things. Also, I'm so sorry for killing your ears. Well, I don't know where my remote is, and I kind of need it if I want to, like, you know, do my stuff, you know? Oh dear God. Hold on. I'm actually stuck. My hand is stuck in my couch. There it goes. Okay, now we're good. Okay. A very interesting episode of our ongoing series of Let's Do Twitch stuff. Very interesting episode indeed. Sharada Sky, welcome back. How's it going? Sorry, I was apparently not well prepared for this because I can't find my remote to change my TV input so I can play the game. So I might have to just play on my OBS for the time being because SB is now on my lap and I can't move. Like that's a death sentence. You never move when the kitty is there. It's a horrible idea. But yeah, we're just... Yeah, how are you doing? How's it going? Hello. I said that was to Ishmael. I mean, hello to you too, but Ishmael just entered the frame. And I was saying hello to him because he is a good boy. And he deserves to be told hello. Hello. And that's hello, that was a hello to SB. It's very confusing, I know. Thank you. Okay. I didn't actually mean to do that. That's kind of scary. Just that murder that I had powered up like that. It's just a little too much for me, man. Alright. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not really... I promised I'd stream tonight. But I didn't really think of the logistics of, like... Maybe I should actually I should know how to stream, I guess. And right now I would say I don't really know how to stream, because... I don't know, I am so tired. I was, with my family tonight, again. Obviously observing the social distancing stuff. And I played with my nephew, actually, which is a big deal. It's a big deal. That I was playing with my nephew. That is something that... seriously, like, if you know me, you would know that that is crazy. I was actually, like, looking after him, and I was, like, bonding with him. It was really neat. I told him, I dare you to jump on the countertop and knock off all the pots. I honestly thought he wouldn't know what that meant, but my sister was like, Trog, do not say that. Because I didn't know. I thought, you know, he's young, he's dumb. I don't know, like... How does he know that? How does he know when someone says, hey, go on the counter and knock over all the pots? Like, that's not something a kid usually knows. Especially one that's like 1 year old? 1 year old? 1 year old. 1 year old, yes. He is 1 year old. That just sounds weird. 1 year old. He is 1 year... He is a 1 year old. Except all of this is for naught because he's actually 1.5 year old. Years old. Dude, this is awful. This is a horrible stream so far. We are doing terribly. I have no idea what I'm saying and doing. I am so lost. Am I a really popular J.J. Abrams produced series on CBS? Because I am lost. Oh no, I wanted to see Captain Toad. What the heck, man? Oh, okay. Never mind. We can just go back to him. Alright, Captain Toad, I'll save you. Oops, I did not mean to hurt you there, buddy. Hiya! Thank you, Captain Toad. It's always a nice thing to see when you help me out. I'm sorry. You know what? This guy seems to like you enough. I'm just gonna keep him right there. How's that? Now you have a friend. Because you're a very lonely little mushroom man. Huh! And huh! We did it. I've been playing this game on my off time. Oh yeah, I forgot to say. Yeah, I've gotten a bunch of stars and stamps. And I'm sorry that I was doing it without your guys' permission. But like, I don't know, I thought it was important to play it myself. I'm having a great day, sorry to be delayed in responding. Sounds like you had a good day with your nephew. Don't worry about being delayed with your response, that's totally fine. I'm glad you had a great day though, or you're having a great day. It's not even over, that's right. There's even more that could happen to make it even better. That's crazy. But yes, it was exhausting. Like, first of all, I usually take a nap in the daytime, but today I didn't. I didn't take a nap. And I looked after my nephew, and he is... You know, he's like a little bit of a... He's a ball of energy. My sister said something that was, like, weird to me. She said, well, he's really tired. And I was like, what are you talking about? He is literally running around throwing his little book at me. How does that make him tired? And she said, well, with babies, when they're tired, they're actually super hyper. I don't know if I believe that. I don't think there's any science to support that ridiculous and off-the-wall theory. That sounds insane. Okay? I think the same person that came up with that theory is probably someone that doesn't like babies or something. I don't even know. I don't know, man. Also, you're a fantastic streamer. Thank you. I appreciate that. I've been meaning to ask you, by the way, or say something to you. You talked about how much you love math, and I forgot to comment on how rare that is to find someone who appreciates math and numbers. Because usually when people bring up math, it's like, oh, math, I hate math. When are you ever going to use it outside of class? Like... But, it's awesome to see that someone has a much more positive view on it. I appreciate that. I'm not... Like, I'm not an expert at math, but I don't mind it. I really love it. Like, when I get into it, I get into it. Like, there was a period, oh, I think it's about a year ago at this point, actually. There was a period where I was obsessed with finding percentages by hand. So, like, dividing smaller numbers... Dividing bigger numbers into... smaller numbers into bigger numbers. Like, to find the percentage of 6 out of 10, you would say, like, 6 divided by 10, right? But, I was learning how to do it by hand, and I got so obsessed with it. I love it. It's... And a lot of people have asked, like, why? Why? And what I have to say to that is, why not? Like, honestly. Can you say that you find percentages by hand? No, you probably use a calculator, Mr. Incredulous of my achievement. Uh-oh. Looks like the stream might be dying. That's not good. That's the good news about me streaming and playing my game from OBS and also constantly hitting the microphone and making everyone's ears bleed more and more is that I can see the kilobytes per second. So we'll do 2,000. That's a big drop. It was 3,500, now it's 2,000. That is a drop of some number of percentageness. I'll be the first to admit you don't use a lot of what you learn in school, algebra and geometry, in the real world, but it's still vital to have skills in some fields. So it's a good thing to learn, but not super necessary in all fields, so I get that argument. Oh yeah, no, I get it too. But it's still neat, you know? I feel like math gets a bad rap. I was gonna try and come up with a pun. Something, something imaginary and irrational. I do love math. I love how it exists everywhere. Yes. Yeah. Do you have any examples of the existing everywhere? Also, excuse me, that was my one-up. Why would you take that from me? You jerks. Why would they do that, dude? Like, how mean are they? Oh, my heavenly dear heavens. That's the dearest of the heavens. The heavenly dear heavens. Wow, that was scary. Yeah, I'm playing on a bit of a lag right now. So that's why I suck, if you're wondering. I did see that cloud, yes. If you really want to know what's over there, we've already been there, but if you want to see, it's just a bunch of coins. And yes, I actually did forget what was over here before. In fact, I forgot that thing was there until I saw a shimmer of a cloud as I was opening the door. So... hey, we're not the only ones. Alright, round 2. Fight! Yeah, we did it. We did it. Yeah, I know that, I also can empathize with the argument that math in stuff like algebra, calculus, trigonometry, it's not really used much elsewhere, in the real world, but it's still fascinating to see. And the argument that I always have for people is math, it's not necessarily about learning all of this and memorizing it to use in your everyday life, at least in the higher levels. It's more about how to get your mind to work a certain way. Like your brain, the way it thinks about math problems is thinking about things in a different way than it thinks about other things. That's always been my snake oil response. I don't actually know if that's true. But I appreciate the sentiment that I'm trying to force on people. That it trains your brain to think in a different way. Plants have been shown to display adjacent Fibonacci number spirals of flower petals. This also applies for pine cones, pineapples, and other naturally growing things. Really? I had no idea. That's interesting. I don't know if spiders are mathematical, but I know that orb weavers have very decidedly precise geometry in their webs. Oh, for God's sake. If anyone here is not a spider enthusiast, what is an orb weaver? Well, there are different kinds of spider webs that spiders make. Orb weavers are the ones like Charlotte's Web. They make the geometric stuff that's very clean looking, and it's usually found in, like, you know, barns with pigs named Charlotte. No, wait, no, Charlotte. Charlotte's the name of the spider, isn't it? Okay, whatever. It's found in barns usually, and they're made by someone named Charlotte. There you go. So those are orb weavers. They're generally the prettiest of the spiders, I would say. Then you have cobweb spiders, which apparently black widows are a part of that. I didn't know that until today. Black widows are cobweb spiders. So when you see cobwebs in your house, I believe it is safe to assume that those are made by a cobweb spider. Not necessarily a black widow, though. This is like a designation. It's not a very specific thing. It's not like, oh, I see a cobweb, that means there's a black widow. Don't freak out. There are many spiders that are in the cobweb group. And then there are funnel web spiders. Those are pretty dangerous. I'm pretty sure like the Australian funnel web spider is among the most dangerous spiders of the world. And then I think trapdoor spiders are their own thing entirely. I don't know 100%, but I think they're... like, their whole thing is that they literally make trapdoors. and they pop out when something comes close, and then they snatch them. Oh, something else I learned. Apparently spiders are... The article I saw this on was for cobweb spiders, but I thought it was all spiders. But apparently there's a type of creature called a klepto... Shoot. I don't remember the name now. It's klepto something. Klepto carnivore, I don't know. The idea is that they eat things only after they've been snatched up or after the thing has died. And that's what spiders do, is they spin things into webs and into very soft, cushy little cocoons, and then they die. And then the spiders eat them. It's exciting. So exciting. I love spiders. I love spiders. That's probably my math. Math is to you what spiders are to me. And honestly, I know it doesn't sound like that close of an analog, but it really isn't as far as I would... It's not as far as some might think. Because think about it. When you ask people about math, 90% of them are going to be like, ugh, disgusting. When you ask someone about spiders, 90% of them are going to be like, ugh, disgusting. It's just that math is maybe a little more useful than... Teaching people math is maybe a little more useful to life, to human life, than teaching them about spiders. But I would argue it's more useful for spider life if you continue to educate people on spiders. That's just how I feel, man. That's how I've always been. Just kidding. I actually didn't always love spiders. I used to be like all of you, a murderous psychopath that whenever I saw 8 legs crawling around, I would just see blood red in my eyes. And that blood red would never go away until that lust for blood was exacted on those little 8-legged creatures that had no business being in my living space. How dare they? Oh my goodness, really? Okay, at least these guys are cute. I mean, look at this guy. Ready? Okay, hold on. Let me make sure I know the... Nope, that's why I did it. I wanted to make sure I know. Oh my god, we lost the kitty bell. Are you kidding me? You've got to be kidding me. Right? Meow. That's a good one. Oh, whoops. I actually forgot about, you know, how we should probably kill those guys instead of let them kill us. Because that's how we do, man. Okay, apparently you can... Yeah, you can do that. Oh, maybe you have to do a running start. See, I'm used to it from like Mario Sunshine and 64, I think? I'm not sure. But where you can just do like, you do the backflip like, whoom. But in this one you actually have to like get up to speed a little bit. So, oh my gosh, it's a Luigi! I wonder if every level in this game has a Luigi to find. I think that would be awesome. I was pretty disappointed when I looked up in Crash Bandicoot. You can see, oh my... a god. In Crash Bandicoot, there's a creature called Fake Crash. And... oh, what? It's Fake Crash, but there's... the completionist called him something else that was a lot better. It was like... I don't remember. I'm sorry. I'm worthless. Anyways, worthless at trying to remember things. I'm not worthless as a person. I do believe that I have value just as all of you do as well. All of you have value. I don't expect any of you to think I have value, though. But I think you all have value. Everyone has value, okay? Even if you don't see it yourself. And that's important. That's important for you guys to really commit to your mind. That even when it looks like you're gonna lose your tiny toad, you will still get out of it and become a kitty cat. Anyways, sorry. Fate Crash is in a lot of levels in the Crash Bandicoot Insane trilogy. And I was hoping that there would be like one per level, but apparently not, and that's what made me sad. I was like, oh, but I want Fate Crash in every level. I like that kind of stuff where you can look for something in every level. It just makes me happy. And yeah, I was sad. I was also kind of sad because... Huh! Oh, wait. Oh, okay, here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna jump up here. We're gonna throw the sweetest curveball that Michael Jordan has ever seen. Oh, yeah, that was amazing. That was... Oh, we could do literally a 360 no-scope. Okay, here we go. Alright, here we go. Gotta set up the shot. Oh! Yes! I got it. That was incredible. It was also extremely a big waste of time, but it was fun for the moment, and that's what's really good about this game, is it might be a waste of time. Kobe! But it's not... It's fun. It's not a waste of time, it's fun. It's really just a really fun game. Another example I have is in Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. They have a thing that you get... Actually, okay, so I think in the Wii U version you actually had to have a Toad amiibo to unlock it. But on the Switch version it's unlocked automatically by any amiibo, maybe? But the idea is that every level has a little toad in it. A little pixel toad. The Mushroom Man, not the ribbit kind of toad. It's, you know, it's the yeah kind of toad. Every level has one. And it's really fun to, like, look for him. I mean, it's really easy, because the levels are literally one screen big, usually, but it's still fun. I was playing that game a little off-stream, too. I reintroduced myself to it because of this game. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that game. And it's a lot of fun. I am sad, though, because it seems like you're not able to make a new file. You can't make a new save file. Which is weird for a Mario game. At least I think it is. Like, I'm pretty sure every single Mario game that came out during the time of saves and afterwards, pretty sure they all had save, like, files. Like, I'm trying to think. Mario World, Super Mario World, Super Mario 64. I'm not gonna name all the Mario games. I'm pretty sure most of them, if not all, had that feature. So it's strange that Captain Toad wouldn't have that. Maybe they thought that the levels weren't dynamic enough that anyone would want to play it again. Which, you know, that's fair. That game is pretty low on my priority list for games I want to play over a second time after I beat them. But, I don't know, I'd still like the opportunity. Which is what I have right now. I have the opportunity, that's what I'm doing. Okay, what levels... Okay, we have the stamp there. Oh, this must be... We don't have the stamp here. Okay. I swear they took some of these levels out. I swear they took some of these levels out. I thought this game had, like, way more of these kinds of levels. But maybe not. I might honestly be thinking of Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. Like, that's very possible. Interestingly, I completely forgot all this time I was talking about, oh yeah, you could use the touchscreen on Mario 3D World on the Wii U. It was so much easier than this. And I just remembered when I was playing it on handheld mode, when I was sleeping, when I was supposed to be sleeping, I realized, oh wait, that's right. The Switch has a touchscreen. Obviously you can't use it concurrently when you're playing on the TV, but Still, it is there. I saw something. Give me this secret. What is the secret? It's a secret. It's a secret, everybody. Hiya! I got the stamp. I'm so good. Now you guys were trying to kill me. I know you were. So I'm gonna take part in the Make My Day law and kill you both, because I felt threatened by you. So here's a bunch of mushroom fireballs. Just for you. And I was looking into the speedruns of Mario 3D World. Oh, goodness gracious. And it was crazy. Like, as always, speedrunners are insane. They're insanity incarnate. But the way that this guy was playing, he was using the Wii U gamepad, and he was, like, utilizing it to touch the enemies, because when you touch on the touchscreen, you can stun the enemies. And he was using that to his advantage for the whole thing. Now, something I just realized, I thought it was weird when we played this level before, 'cause I thought something was off about this. I'm pretty sure I realize now, this platform in the Wii U original, you needed to blow into the microphone to make it go up. So I think that's what made this feel weird. I'm pretty sure. And this one as well. This one you had to blow on. I think all of these you had to blow on.